So obviously we just got some agro merchants and matching hats have just got on the tram there. That's a good start. So as per usual, we get asked out of the tram here, at this point here, and have to walk the rest. This was the same as before during the football. But the difference is that there you knew that it wasn't going to go the whole way, whereas here there wasn't any indication given to us at all before we got on the tram and spent our money on tickets and things that it wouldn't actually be going the whole way. So there we go, that's very typical behaviour of the ZTM company here in Warsaw. Of course, it's as ever, it has to have the little sign up saying that it's been co-financed by the European Union, so I hold the European Union responsible actually for that, all of that stuff. And now of course we can barely walk, because we all had to get off the tram at first. Now we can barely walk across the road. And a lot of the older folk here are not even going on a march. Or if they are going on one, then there will be one that's still quite a long way away. How they're actually going to get up to where they need to be is anybody's guess. Anyway, we've got green man, so better walk. It doesn't seem to bother anybody like these buses that there's a green man. They can simply just still go straight past us, through us. Basically, the buses here believe that they can do what the hell they like. That's how it tends to be in Warsaw. So here we are, we're doing this just like we did back in the time of the football, walking along here because the tram didn't want to go the whole way, and they're doing the loop there. Usually trams don't go around that loop at all in the normal run of things. They don't even use those lines. They probably just clean them off occasionally to make sure they're functional, clear of leaves and things, pebbles, to make sure that they're functional when an event like this happens, and they have to loop them round at that point and send them back again down to the airport area. And they do something similar. They've got something similar on the far side of the bridge of the Vistula. So that means that there's a good now 3-4 kilometres which won't be serviced by trams here in the middle of the city, which is not so fantastic. Whether buses are going down here, certainly cars are going down here, so we'll have to see what happens with that. So just summing up so far in case you've just joined us, it's the 11th of November 2012, and there we've got people running over the bridge. So the first of the events, the Independence Run, is well underway. The bridge there has runners going over it, over the top, and thick and fast they're running. Usually people in Poland love love a run, and actually the weather is actually, as you can see, very nice for walking and running today. I think we're looking at about, well actually I'm wearing a campus thermometer which says it's closer to 20 than 10, so I think it's about 17 degrees even. Certainly nobody needs a hat. I've got a coat on, but I'm feeling rather warm with it. It's just in case it gets cooler. No hat on at the moment. And I can see from my reflection over there that my new glasses are doing their reactor light thing and getting darker now that they're outside, so that's all quite handy. That gives my eyes a bit more protection from the ultraviolet, apparently. Whether that's really necessary today, I don't know, but certainly when it gets very bright in the sun, it's always nice to have a little bit of protection so that the good old retina doesn't get used up so quickly. I'm hoping that all my walking and things, it all actually works. You can see the train going down there through this air vent here, this hole. So a lady went past there and he offered his can to have money put in it, so as to buy another Tamarind Red Bull, and he's chattering away to himself. Will you save me with some money? Well, actually, I'm more likely to save you by not giving you any money. Society would be more likely to save you by putting you in an institution where you wouldn't be able to leave until you were completely dry, and had been for the last 6 months, and probably given some new skills. But I'm certainly not putting money in your tin. I wouldn't mind if my taxes went to finance a bit more of a radical approach to saving these people, but putting money in the tin would do the opposite, so I'm not going to do that. Certainly it seems better to spend taxes on trying to restore at least one go per alcoholic these people in a more radical way than's ever been possible till now. And you can probably see them a bit more, the runners there going over the bridge. The stragglers are always, of course, the more interesting ones, because that's more like me. So even if I've only got stragglers by the time I get there, then that won't upset me. And then as we go to start moving towards the north, then behind me will come back the people who are really the ace runners. I mean, how long does it take an ace runner to run 10 kilometres? Well, not long at all. I mean, they'll be going back by 12 o'clock, of course, and already it's, so the ace runners should be starting back along the opposite direction very soon. Of course, you've already got the skaters here going back, and somebody in a vintage car. I don't know. This is the first of the ace runners coming back the other way. Unfortunately, we're not seeing them very well. People are going mad with applause there. So he's obviously the guy in the lead. That guy in the red shirt there. Let's see if I can just nab him going over the top there. There he goes. He's got a cyclist by him. So he's the first, and then you've got the second and the third going along there. So they're your ace runners, which is always interesting. There he goes. Oh, they're going like the clappers. I wish I could run like that. If I went back to the age of 15, I did actually represent my school in long distance running, and could probably have done a 5-kilometre run in probably about 40 minutes. That's still nothing compared to these guys.